Jzapen kaha the story bilkul same rocky high, surf spelling or grammar thick key high or timestamps hada die hain. Content bilkul change nahi kia backhand index pointing down. The excavation site on Kepler 442b hummed with the usual cacophony of alien machinery and multilingual chatter. Bella wiped the sweat from her brow, leaving a streak of grease across her forehead as she adjusted the hydraulic stabilizers on the Vrection drilling rig. As the only human mechanic on this joint species archaeological expedition, she'd grown accustomed to being the odd one out. Bella, the primary excavator needs recalibration again. Commander Zixter clicked through his mandibles, his crystalline eyes reflecting irritation. The insectoid Vrection gestured toward the massive machine with one of his forearms. "Third time this week," Bella muttered, grabbing her toolbox. "You know, if you guys actually maintained your equipment instead of just running it into the ground." "Your human opinions on machinery are noted," Zixter interrupted, already skittering away toward the main dig site. Bella rolled her eyes and made her way across the dusty plateau. The expedition had been here for 3 months, carefully unearthing what appeared to be a massive temple complex from the long-extinct architects. A mysterious civilization that had vanished 50,000 years ago, leaving behind impossible structures across dozens of worlds. Jackson, her fellow human and the expedition's xenoarchaeology consultant, was crouched near the entrance of the newly uncovered chamber. His dark eyes were fixed on the intricate symbols carved into the obsidian-like walls. "Hey, Jackson," Bella called out. "Making any progress with those chicken scratches?" He looked up, pushing his glasses up his nose. "Chicken scratches? Bella, these are possibly the most sophisticated linguistic structures ever discovered. Each symbol contains layers of meaning, mathematical formulas, and what I think might be genetic code." "Sounds fascinating," Bella said, though her tone suggested otherwise. She'd always been more comfortable with engines and circuits than ancient mysteries. "I'm just here to fix the drill again." As she approached the chamber entrance, the dust in the air tickled her nose. She tried to suppress it, but the sensation built rapidly. Before she could stop herself, a massive sneeze erupted from her. The sound echoed through the chamber, and a fine mist of human saliva and microscopic particles settled on the sealed door before her. A massive circular portal covered in swirling symbols that seemed to shift in the dim light. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the ground trembled. The symbols on the door blazed with brilliant blue light, racing across the surface like liquid fire. Bella stumbled backward as the entire structure began to hum with power that had been dormant for millennia. "What did you do?" Jackson shouted, rushing to her side. "I just sneezed," Bella protested. The humming intensified, and suddenly a voice boomed from the chamber. Deep, resonant, and speaking in perfect English. "The heirs have returned. The seal recognizes the blood of the architects. Welcome home, child of Earth." Every alien on the dig site froze. Commander Zixter's mandibles hung open in shock. The Delphinian researchers dropped their equipment. Even the usually stoic Kronar guards reached for their weapons uncertainly. That's impossible," Jackson whispered, his face pale. "The architects died out 50,000 years ago. There's no way." The massive door began to split open, revealing a corridor of pure white light. The voice continued. "Genetic markers confirmed. Homo sapiens, descendants of the seeded worlds. Authorization granted." Seeded worlds. Bella's mind raced. "Are you saying humans are related to the architects?" Jackson grabbed her arm, his hands shaking. "Bella, do you understand what this means? The architects didn't go extinct. They became us. Or we came from them. Humanity isn't some random evolutionary accident on a backwater planet. We're the inheritors of the most advanced civilization in galactic history." Commander Zixter approached cautiously, his translator struggling to mask his astonishment. "This cannot be. Humans are a Category 3 species, barely spacefaring. Your planet was primitive until recently. The heirs were placed in stasis," the voice explained, as if reading their thoughts. "Their memories suppressed, their technology locked away until the time of awakening, until one returned to the temple. until the genetic key was provided. Bella stared at her hand, the one she'd sneezed into. Her DNA. That's what had unlocked the door. Not some mystical prophecy or ancient artifact, just her human biology. "What's inside?" she asked, her voice barely audible. "Everything," the voice replied. "The accumulated knowledge of 10 million years. The technology to reshape stars. The secrets of faster-than-light travel, consciousness transfer, matter creation. All awaiting the heirs." Jackson turned to face the assembled aliens, his expression a mixture of wonder and uncertainty. "Do you all understand what this means? Humanity hasn't even scratched the surface of what we're capable of. We've been walking around with the genetic legacy of gods, and we didn't even know it." One of the Delphinian researchers, her blue skin paling to almost white, spoke in a trembling voice. "The council must be informed immediately. If humans gain access to architect technology, we'll share it," Bella said firmly, surprising herself with her conviction. She looked at Jackson, who nodded in agreement. "If we really are the architect's descendants, then we're not going to repeat whatever mistakes they made that led to their fall. We'll learn from it. We'll work with you all." Commander Zixter's mandibles clicked thoughtfully. "A generous offer, human. But will your species agree? Will your governments choose cooperation over domination?" Bella smiled, wiping her nose with the back of her hand. "Well, that's the thing about humans, Commander. We're unpredictable. We've spent our entire history fighting each other. But we've also spent it dreaming of the stars, of meeting others out here, of being part of something bigger. Maybe that's the real architect legacy. Not the technology, but the choice of what to do with it." She stepped toward the glowing doorway with Jackson close behind. "Besides," she added, "I'm just a mechanic. I fix things. And from the looks of this place, the architects left behind a lot that needs fixing." As the two humans crossed the threshold into the ancient chamber, the voice spoke one final time. "Welcome home, children of Earth. Your inheritance awaits. The galaxy would never be the same.